Brett and Cindy.
Being living.
And today we're making
stuffed jalapenos. I thought we'd give you a short video how I do it.
So what's the first thing we do to make these things?
I picked out about a dozen jalapenos. I'm going to cap it first though. I'm going to split it. Not all the way through, but I'm going to try to real gently cut that out of there. Got all the seeds and the pulp out. Some people split them in half. I like to leave them whole. It takes a few more minutes to get the seeds and stuff out, but I'll put that in the compost. I split it like that.
You do have a compost bucket over there, right? Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Kind of looked like you was draping it in a foil.
Mm-hmm. Trying something a little different. This is a frozen one, or had been previously frozen jalapeno, because I didn't have time to mess with them the other day. I wanted to see how it would fare with this. Guess I did rake them into a bucket, but now that I've got the center out and it's still kind of the shape of a pepper, most of the seeds out, I take cream cheese, set the block, and I cut about a 1/2 inch slice off the block, and I split it in half. I pack it down in there. I stuff it with cream cheese. Now you could put some stuff in the cream cheese. Some people probably do. But for the sake of the video, we're going to stuff it with cream cheese this time. Not put any seasoning or anything in the cream cheese. Okay. I'm going to do the rest of them. Then we're going to wrap them.
Okay. Whew. That was quick.
We've got about a dozen here. We're going to wrap each individual one with bacon.
Bacon! I like you, I like
cream
bacon.
Cheese
I like you, I like bacon.
You know, cream cheese now. Some people like thick bacon, thin bacon. Just the bacon I wound up at their little store. I try to wrap it and cover it just as good as I can. Some people put 2 strips. For this video we're going to put 1 because we've got several peppers today. Okay, let's do this again. And I'm going to wrap each one with a strip of bacon, set them on there, and we're going to put them in the oven at 350 for about an hour. Cook them nice and slow. And if you like them hot, you like the heat of a jalapeno, you cook them about 375 or 400 and cook them a lot less time. Basically all you're doing is cooking the bacon. If you cook it at 350 for about 50 minutes to an hour, it takes a lot of the heat out of it. It still tastes like a jalapeno, but it don't have the burn that some jalapenos do. I'm going to get the rest of these wrapped. I put them on parchment paper because the cheese will run out and stick, and it does make a mess in your pan. So, bacon grease is going to go everywhere, but they're really good.
Now what are you going to do?
We're going to put them in the oven for somewhere between 50 minutes to an hour.
50 minutes to an hour.
We want the bacon good and done, you know, good and brown, crispy bacon.
Next time we see them, they'll be good and ready to eat.
Then we got one more step.
Oh, okay.
After they come out of the oven, we'll have one more step.
Well, I guess we'll find out that step when they get done cooking. Bye, little. Well, can't call them little piggies.
Nope, they're not little piggies.
They're piggy blankets and no peppers and piggy blankets. Ready? All right. Well, they're all done. They looking good.
Yeah, I slipped the 13th one in there. This one's actually a sweet pepper. I made the same way for Cindy because she don't like the heat of a jalapeno.
I don't like jalapeno.
I thought we'd try a sweet pepper and see what she thought about it. Most time I eat these and she really doesn't want the heat, so we made her a mild one.
I guess it's time
Very
for
mild.
a taste test.
Yeah, we need to get a plate and we'll both have a little taste test, I guess.
Okay. Well,
Time for a taste test.
which one mine again? The
That's
big
yours.
one? Okay.
I brought you a fork.
Drop me a fork.
I know what they taste like. Hey, wait a minute. We didn't put the last ingredient on.
There's another ingredient?
Yep. We forgot the most important part.
Which is?
A little bit of honey.
A little bit honey.
Just a drizzle of honey over the top makes all the difference.
It makes all the difference.
Mm-hmm.
I take your word on that. Okay.
That's simple jalapeno stuff with cream cheese, which you could have seasoned the cream cheese if you wanted to. Added something. It's wrapped in bacon with cooked and just a little bit of honey drizzled over the top.
Bon appetit.
The cream cheese will bubble out some, but it don't completely cook out. You put too much like I do usually, it will bubble out some. The honey makes a difference in it for some reason. Now, what do you think about a mild stuffed pepper?
Interesting. It's squishy.
It has a bigger pepper. It probably need to be in there just a few more minutes, but it's still pretty soft. Not like a stuffed bell pepper, but it's still good, huh?
It's still good. Trying to think of what the flavor is.
Hope you enjoyed this video.
It's a little good.
I think we've come up with something good for her. We'll have to tweak it for her, but y'all take care. Have a good weekend.
God bless you.